Horns up and welcome to a brand new episode of Headbanger's Kitchen. My name is Sahil. I'm a death metal musician. I'm also the author of the recipe book called Keto Life, out now worldwide. And today I've gotten my hands on a very special ingredient. Some stevia sweetened chocolate chips all the way from the United States of America. And a big shout out and a thank you to my friend Ranbir Kapoor, nope, not the actor, for bringing me these chocolate chips from the USA. So now that I've got these, I was like, what can I make with them? And I thought to myself, the perfect recipe to start off with is going to be some keto chocolate chip cookies. But not any keto chocolate chip cookies, because I've already done a regular keto chocolate chip cookie, and you can click here on the I button and watch, not listen, but watch that video. But today we are going to be making some keto double chocolate chip cookies. More chocolate than you know what to do with. Anyway, enough jibber jabber, let's get baking. I'm going to start by preheating my oven to 180 degrees Celsius. The next thing I'm going to do is sift my dry ingredients using a sieve, and I'm using 100 grams of almond flour, 75 grams of confectioner's erythritol, 20 grams of cocoa powder unsweetened, and about a teaspoon of baking powder. And then I just sift it. Now the reason I'm sifting my dry ingredients is because I live in Mumbai city and I haven't used airtight jars to store my stuff. So you can see my almond flour and my erythritol is a bit lumpy, and I want to make sure I don't get lumps of those in my cookies, because that will not be fun to eat. So I'm just going to sift all of them just to ensure a nice cookie texture. But of course, if you have been smart and kept your ingredients in airtight jars and you don't have any lumps to begin with, well, then you can skip this step, no problem. Anyway, this takes a lot of work and I got a bit tired of doing this on camera because it's an awkward position. So if you just have a look, that's pretty much how it's supposed to look, and I'm going to do this off camera. And well, this is pretty much how it looks after sifting all my dry ingredients. Now I want to take these cookies to the next level, so I'm going to get a saucepan on the stove and I'm going to add in 30 grams of butter. And what I'm going to do now is turn this regular butter into melted butter and then turn that melted butter into brown butter. And the reason I'm doing that is because brown butter has a lovely nutty flavor to it. But of course you can skip this step and just use melted butter, no problem. Anyway, I cook that butter till it gets nice and brown, and then I take it off the heat. And now into this warm brown butter, I'm going to add 100 grams of all natural peanut butter. Just peanuts and nothing else. And I'm also going to throw in about a tablespoon of water, and then I'm going to give it all a good mix and make a brown butter peanut butter, I guess that's what you want to call it. Anyway, that's part of the liquid ingredients I'm going to be using. Anyway, once that's done, I'm going to pour that into the dry ingredients of my cookie dough, and I'm going to give that a bit of a mix before I crack one whole egg into that. And I'm also going to throw in my chocolate chips at this point, about 100 grams, and I'm going to give it all a good mix. Now this might take a little bit of elbow grease, but hey, that's okay. You want to give everything a good mix till it combines and becomes cookie dough. It's our cookie dough. It's a rich, dark, chocolatey and delicious cookie dough. And you can also taste the cookie dough raw, no problem, and check it for sweetness, in case you want to have it sweeter. It's completely up to you. Anyway, once that's done, it's time to get on to making the cookies. Now folks, you all know that I love the kitchen scale, so I am going to weigh out the entire cookie dough, which is about 454 grams, which means I'm going to get 10 cookies of about 45 grams each. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure out 45 grams of cookie dough and then roll it into a ball. And then you do this with the rest of the cookie dough to make 10 cookie dough balls. Now I'm going to get a baking tray lined with parchment paper, and I'm going to place my cookie dough balls on it and press them down. Now you need to do this because this is not regular cookie dough with flour in it, and if you put a ball into the oven you will get a ball right back out. So put the cookie dough onto the parchment paper and shape your cookies however you like. If you want them nice and thick, make them thick. If you want them nice and thin, make them thin. Anyway, once that's done, take those cookies and put them in the oven to bake for about 12 to 15 minutes. And after about 12 minutes, my cookies were done and they look delicious. But of course, as always, let them cool down for 15 minutes before you touch them. Be patient and I promise it'll be worth it. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our keto double chocolate chip cookies are ready and they look absolutely delicious and I can't wait to dig in. Anyway, enough jibber jabber, time to taste. Alright folks, it's time to taste our keto double chocolate chip cookies and they look awesome. Like, they're dark and rich and chocolatey. I mean, just look at it. I don't know if you can see it, but right. Anyway, I'm gonna dig in. Oh man. That is chocolatey goodness. Oh, it's perfect, guys. Like, I mean, man, oh man, it's a chewy chocolate chip cookie. And what's beautiful is the peanut butter is not overpowering. You know, you think peanut butter and chocolate, you'll get like way too much peanut butter flavor, but no. Texture, taste, and you know what, this erythritol and the sugar-free chocolate combination is perfect. It doesn't even taste like a keto sweetener. Anyway, I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of this cookie. I will see you on the next episode of Headbangers Kitchen. Hey folks, if you enjoyed the recipe, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to Headbangers Kitchen. If you'd like more keto sweet treats, click here and check out my dessert playlist. Or if you want to listen to some of my music, click here and watch one of my songs. Anyway, cheers.